stop obsessing over women's looks. If you are a man and you are of a certain age, you probably was raised with porn. We objectify women to the max. Porn is the ultimate objectification of women. So we have ideals when it comes to female beauty and female attractiveness and female sexiness and female hotness. Unfortunately, those ideals more often than not comes from porn. And when we have that image in our mind, we put women on a pedestal, not a pedestal that will benefit them and definitely not a pedestal that will benefit us. We might seek their validation because we want this type of woman in our life. We think that just her hotness is enough for us to be fulfilled, but it's not the case. Not only that, we will become inauthentic with ourselves to get this type of woman, to be attractive to this type of woman. We will accept behaviors. We will become nice guy the way Robert Glover would define it. And we'll do anything and everything to have this woman in our life. We will, by definition, become a simp. When we have this ideal in mind, we tend to look at women with lust and we objectify them. That's one of the issue I have with porn. And there is a very good practice that you can do to desexualize your mind and objectify much less. It's lowering your gaze, a practice I've borrowed from the Muslims. When you lower your gaze, you see an attractive woman. The first glance is okay. But as soon as you see her, you look away. You definitely do not linger and you definitely do not look back. That's what you have to do as soon as you see an attractive woman. And it applies not only to your real life, but it applies also to your virtual life, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, movies, TV shows, so on and forth. You have to be disciplined. And the more you can do so, the more you can train your mind to let go of the need for the cheap dopamine. Because as men, we are very visual creatures. And when we see an attractive woman, we release dopamine. Unfortunately, attractive women are everywhere, especially when you go to the gym, at work, wherever you see them. There's a lot of attractive women. And when we see them and we objectify them, we release dopamine in our mind. But that dopamine is very cheap. It might have been good 1,000 years later when we would see only a few attractive women every now and then, but attractive women are everywhere. And I'm not only talking about real life, I'm talking about your virtual life as well, Instagram, TikTok, so on and forth. So when you have flooded with those attractive women in real life and virtual life, you be accustomed to releasing that cheap dopamine. And that cheap dopamine also translates into objectifying a woman much more. You are reinforcing that. As soon as you have the intention to give up porn and you start giving up porn and lower your gaze at the same time and add things like meditation and mindfulness, you can desexualize your mind fully. And of course, when I mean fully, it's a lifetime process. We always have to work on it, but it becomes easier and easier over time. And that is what I want for all men. I myself desexualize my mind on a day-to-day basis. I've given up porn and I do not participate so much in hookup culture. You have to understand that it is a process and you get a little bit better every day. But the first and most important step, obviously, is giving up porn. But lowering your gaze as soon as you have the intention to give up porn will help you tremendously for all the reasons I mentioned just now. So please, man, stop staring at a woman. And you are not doing this for her. It's a win for her, but it's a huge win for yourself, more importantly. I forgot to mention, you cannot objectify someone without objectifying yourself in return. And when you objectify someone, you do not see them as a human being, but you are also doing this in return to yourself. Therefore, lowering your esteem, the esteem you have for yourself. And that is not what you want. Having the esteem for yourself, having that self-love is incredibly important in your life towards your goals and towards greatness and towards masculinity. So that is all I have to say in this video. Please stop staring at a woman, please. It will help you tremendously. I'm Sebastien, your addiction recovery coach, and I'm here to help those of you who want to give up on desexualize their mind and other addictive compulsions and behavior. Links in the description box below, and I'm sure I can help. See you very soon.